welcome back for another video. So it's a beautiful day today. It's in the 50s and it's just gonna get colder and colder. So actually we're gonna have our first frost this weekend. And so I'm out here, I've got my kids and my husband. We're just gonna do like a big cleanup day and get things ready for winter. So I think mostly today we're gonna clean up the annuals, clean up the garden. We're gonna mow the lawn. In fact, my son has already pretty much mowed the lawn. We're gonna do some edging. We're gonna blow out the sprinklers, maybe clean up some leaves. And then I'll have another video where I do some perennial preparation for winter that I'll film. So that's a little bit different. I'm not gonna get to that today. And then I've also got to get to my roses and get them ready for winter and a few other things. So anyway, today we're just gonna start with just a basic cleanup. We'll probably try to put a little furniture away too. So to get ready for winter, it's finally here. I love season changes. They are just my absolute favorite. I love every season. And so I get excited. I just love a good change and I look forward to something new. So I'm really excited today to be prepping for fall and winter. So we got the lawn cut kind of short, and then I'll put a little video in here too. My husband yesterday came through and actually did the sprinkler blowout. We have to blow our sprinkler systems out here, like I'm sure many of you do, just so there's not water trapped in them, so they don't crack the pipes. So we got that all done. And then the thing I'm going to focus on today are pulling out all the annuals because it's getting cold and they're starting to die back. And then I need to spend some time getting this garden cleaned up. Even though it still looks beautiful, the jazzberry, you guys, it's amazing. Look at this, still going strong, but it's time to just come pull it out. I also need to take down my big tomato plants. I'll probably pick a few tomatoes. We did get kind of cold the other night, but it hasn't gotten freezing. So I'll probably take off the tomatoes that are good. And then the delphiniums got cold. And that will probably be a different day, me cutting those back. But I'm just gonna clear out basically the annuals in here and then the annuals throughout the yard. So lots of changes coming, which is nice. I'm kind of ready for everything to look fresh and clean. I'm not sure if we're gonna pull in our Adirondack chairs quite yet. We kind of like to have them out here and it's supposed to be nice next weekend, so we might get to that later, but that is part of our cleanup. We usually bring those up and any other furniture and like kind of tuck it under here for the winter. Here's some more annuals that I'm gonna pull out. I am going to do a little test though and leave these Superbena in, but I think I will just kind of cut them back because they go down to a zone 8 and we're a 7. I had one come back in the front and I just want to try it. I just want to see. This area gets a lot of sun in the winter time especially, and so I think they'll stay really warm. And I have one over here too that I'm actually gonna leave into and just see what happens. I mean, it's not gonna hurt. It's not gonna hurt anything to try that out. We'll pull out these Supertunias. There's my son mowing. And then I'm gonna pull out the Coleus. Hasn't quite gotten hit yet, but it's gonna. Time for it to come out. And all these Vinca and begonias. So time to do that. Look at the hostas are changing and look at the beautiful yellow color they're giving us. Love it. I've gotten a lot of front yard done. We just have one little section in our front yard that I need to do also. Yeah, so feels good to get this done. And I'm glad to have the extra help, even though you know how it is getting your teens out here to work. But we're gonna get it done and it'll go quick with all 4 of us. So this is the front section that I haven't quite gotten to yet, so I'll just come in. I just have a few annuals that I need to pull out of here, and then other than that it's pretty ready for winter. So that's all I've got to do as far as annuals go here. Just wanted to give you one last look at my roses. This Molyneux rose is the winner of them all as far as blooms. I mean, it just keeps going and going and going. So pretty. Goodbye. I'm gonna miss my roses. And the Alnwick has given us more blooms too. I don't think these guys are gonna make it though. Maybe if I bring them in, will they bloom? I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool.
So we're also gonna pull these zinnias out and the sun-credible sunflowers. I've already started doing things here. Coleman doesn't like to be on film, so I'm not filming that, but he's helping me do it, right, buddy? Mm-hmm. Okay. Lot of things done. All the annuals cleaned up. They're just finishing putting away the patio furniture. And yeah, I just cut back these verbena. Well, maybe they'll come back. We'll see. Maybe not. We raked out some of these leaves. Well, blew out the leaves and then mowed them up. Cut back these verbenas. Took out some supertunias. What else? Sorry. Hopefully I'm not making you dizzy. Cleaned out this. I missed a begonia. That's okay. We'll enjoy them for a couple days. And so that looks really good. Oh, man. I love all the blue and the orange. So pretty. And then took out some supertunias that were here. And then back here, I got my window box all cleaned out, which felt really, really good. So impressed with that window box. I have a tutorial for that. We made it. If you're interested. Sorry if I'm breathing heavy. Pulled out all the zinnias and flowers over here in my little cut flower section. Left the, what's that called? I can't remember what it's called. I'll put it on the screen. Not sure what to do about that plant. It's a bulb, so I'll just leave it and do a little research, but that's cleaned up. And then the biggest thing was getting the garden cleaned up. And boy, did that just feel so good. Things are starting to look kind of tired. And it's just making all the roses stand out a little bit more as they're still blooming, but only for a couple more days. These tomato cages were awesome. We still need to take that stake out, it looks like, but and I still had quite a few tomatoes. Look at this, you guys. So many tomatoes this year. It's insane. But I left these dahlias in and these dahlias in. And remember when I planted those hollyhocks? They grew back here and hopefully they'll flower for me next year and get started off really well. So we'll see. I'm excited about that. They kind of grew behind all the flowers, but they did well. So as soon as we have our first frost in a couple of days, I'll come back and deal with the dahlias. And same with these dahlias over here. I'll just cut them down to the ground and then leave them in the garden. I also pulled out all my strawberries. I know I'll probably have a few stray ones come back, but these have been in here for 3 years. And they weren't really producing a ton of strawberries. And oh, I can see some more strawberries over there. And they'll probably continue to grow in here anyway. I'm sure I didn't get all of them. And they're pretty hard to get rid of, I think. But I have purchased a lot of dahlias for next year, some tubers that will come. And I'm going to put them on here and have this just be full of dahlias. And I'm super excited about it. We don't use the strawberries. We eat them here and there. I kind of want to put something in here that I know I'm going to enjoy a little bit more. I haven't ever cut back my raspberries in the fall, but it said you could do it. It was so nice to have my husband's help and my kids' help. Things just went really quickly. And so he cut those down. Feels good to have that done. And then one last look at this. I keep saying that, but it just looks so pretty. Oh, I love it. And then I'm not going to walk to the front, but we also got those flowers pulled out. There was just a couple, so it didn't make a huge impact. And I also cut back a pink cashmere superbena up there because that's the spot that one came in last year. So I think I'll have good luck with it. We'll see. I'm gonna try it. It's definitely worth trying. So that's it. Like I said, it was so nice to have a good family day, get things done, get some furniture put away, lawn mowed. I'm sure we'll come and mow the lawn again next week, but right now things are looking really good. Things I have left to do on my list: cut back some perennials, cut back my roses a little bit, and put on Christmas lights. I'm so excited about that. Even though it's a big project for me, I did it last year. It just brought me joy for so many months that I'm excited to do it this year, even though I know it's going to be kind of a pain. So I will get to that next week. Thanks so much for watching me polish my garden. We'll see you guys later. Bye.